The high-stakes debate on Operation Sindoor is expected to begin in the Lok Sabha on July 28, with the Rajya Sabha set to take it up on July 29. Both houses have allocated 16 hours for the crucial discussion, spread across 2 days. The opposition plans to raise questions about the U.S. repeatedly claiming to have brokered a ceasefire between India and Pakistan. It also plans to bring up the alleged intelligence failure in Pahalgam, where armed terrorists killed 26 civilians on April 22. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also expected to participate in the debate, making a key intervention that could shape the narrative around this high-profile mission. Thailand and Cambodian leaders are all set to meet in Malaysia for high-stakes ceasefire talks on July 28. The move comes as deadly border clashes have escalated in the past 4 days, killing 34 and displacing over 168,000 people. Despite U.S. President Trump's ceasefire claim and threat of sanctions, violence raged on. Both nations have shut borders and recalled ambassadors, with ASEAN and the UN urging calm. Malaysia's mediation could be a turning point in the decades-old conflict that's pushing Southeast Asia to the brink. The US and EU have sealed what President Donald Trump called the biggest ever trade deal, just days before the August 1 tariff deadline. Announced at Trump's Scotland resort, the deal imposes a 15% tariff on EU exports, including autos, pharma, and semiconductors. In return, the EU will buy $750 billion in U.S. energy and invest an additional $600 billion. European Commission Chief Ursula von der Leyen hailed the pact as a win for stability, with both sides agreeing to scrap tariffs on key goods like aircraft, chemicals, and certain farm products. The Supreme Court is set to hear a key plea on July 28, whether BS6 vehicles in Delhi-NCR should face the same end-of-life limits as BS4 ones, which have been set to 15 years for petrol and 10 years for diesel. The hearing comes after public backlash forced the Delhi government to suspend a proposed ban on BS6 vehicles. A 2-judge bench led by Chief Justice B.R. Gavai will weigh the matter, which challenges the 2015 NGT order upheld by the Supreme Court in 2018 to curb pollution. Meta and Google are set to appear before the Enforcement Directorate on July 28 over allegations of promoting illegal online betting platforms. The tech giants are accused of allowing ads and visibility for gambling apps, potentially violating Indian laws. Both firms had earlier sought a delay in their July 21 summons to prepare documentation. Their statements will now be recorded under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. As investigators probe their role in enabling financial transactions linked to betting and money laundering operations. Indian batters Ravindra Jadeja, Washington Sundar, and Shubman Gill smashed centuries as India denied England a win in the 4th Test at Old Trafford. KL Rahul chipped in with a gritty 90 as India closed out the match with a dominant second innings. Sundar remained unbeaten on 101, while Jadeja scored 107 not out. The match ended in a draw after both teams decided to call off the match on day 5. England still lead the Anderson Tendulkar Trophy 2-1, with the final test set for July 31st at the Oval.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.